Good day, royal enthusiasts. Before we dive into this absolutely shocking development, hit that subscribe button and ring the notifications bell on Danish News Daily, because you need to be first to know when royal drama unfolds like this. Right, let's get straight into it, because what just happened to Queen Margrethe has sent shockwaves through Denmark, and honestly, it's the kind of news that makes your stomach drop. The former queen, the woman who ruled Denmark with an iron will for 52 years before abdicating, has taken a fall. But this isn't just any stumble or minor mishap. We're talking injuries to her neck and hand that were serious enough to cancel all her recent engagements. When a woman as tough as Margrethe cancels anything, you know it's serious. Now, for those who don't know Queen Margrethe, let me paint you a picture. This woman is 85 years old, and up until this fall, she was absolutely unstoppable. She's attended events, fulfilled duties, painted artwork, designed theater costumes, and basically shown everyone what it means to age like fine wine mixed with titanium. She didn't retire because she was tired or frail. She stepped down to make way for Frederik, but she certainly didn't disappear into the background knitting scarves and watching daytime television. So when someone this formidable gets injured badly enough to cancel engagements, alarm bells start ringing across the entire nation. Let's talk about the injuries themselves, because neck and hand injuries are not something you just brush off with a cup of tea and a biscuit. A neck injury at 85 is genuinely frightening. We're talking potential complications, recovery time that could stretch on indefinitely, and the very real possibility that this could change everything about her quality of life. And the hand injury? For an artist like Margrethe, who paints and creates constantly, losing function in her hand isn't just physically limiting, it's emotionally devastating. It's like telling a musician they might never play again, or a writer they might never hold a pen. It cuts to the very core of who she is. But here's what's really getting everyone worried. The palace has been incredibly tight-lipped about specific details, which in royal speak usually means things are more serious than they're letting on. When royals share everything, you know it's fine. When they start using vague language like recovering and injuries without elaboration, that's when you need to read between the lines. It's the diplomatic equivalent of your mom saying, "We'll see," when you ask if you can do something. You know the answer is probably no, but nobody wants to say it outright. The timing of this couldn't be worse either. Denmark's royal family has been navigating massive transitions since Margrethe's abdication just over 2 years ago. Frederik and Mary are still establishing themselves as king and queen. The younger generation is growing up and taking on more responsibilities, and Margrethe herself was supposed to be this steady, reassuring presence in the background. But a fall like this throws everything into uncertainty. Suddenly, the woman everyone thought was invincible is vulnerable, and that's absolutely terrifying for a nation that reveres her. What makes this situation even more heartbreaking is imagining how Margrethe herself must be feeling. This is a woman who controlled her own destiny for decades, who made monumental decisions affecting millions, who literally shaped modern Denmark, and now she's dealing with injuries that might limit her independence and mobility. That's not just physical pain, that's an assault on dignity and autonomy. For someone as fiercely independent as Margrethe, being forced to slow down or accept help must feel like its own kind of torture. The cancelled engagements tell us everything we need to know about severity. Margrethe doesn't cancel things lightly. She's shown up to events in all weather, all circumstances, all conditions. For her to pull out of commitments means doctors probably told her in no uncertain terms that she had absolutely no choice, and that reality is sobering for everyone watching. Denmark is collectively holding its breath right now, waiting for updates, hoping for good news, and praying their beloved former queen makes a full recovery. Because losing Margrethe's presence, her wit, her strength, would leave a void that nobody's quite ready to face yet. Thanks for watching, everyone. Sending strength to Queen Margrethe.